Ready to start the day now. All right, here we go. Right on time. We have our first battle today. We've got VN Champions versus Clash on Mars. We've got NQ Vulam representing VNC versus Dylan, who's representing Clash on Mars. This is our first battle. Good morning, Lord Voldemort. What's up? All right, so both of them, I don't know what they're running. Remember, this is the very first matchup. And nothing is banned so far. All right. So far we have a Night Witch from NQ that tells me if it is, you know, sticking with the meta, then he's probably running Golem. Especially that would make sense because I feel like with beatdown decks, you never really want to be the first one to start. All right, Dylan also pumps up. He's got a Tesla. He's got the Knight. Maybe that's Expo. What do you guys think? Both of them pump. Pump was the first thing banned yesterday for Asia Pacific. Rightfully so. Hey, thanks to the new follows, guys. Welcome anybody who's new. Aha, Golem it is. If Dylan does have Tesla, or has Expo, yes, he does. That might be perhaps a hard matchup against Golem here. Because, I mean, he's playing it defensively. So we shall see. But typically, I mean, because you can just continue to drop the Golem in the center and shut down the Expo. Oh, but he also has a Tesla, so. But the thing is, I mean, you've got to get damage on the tower. And their win conditions, they kind of need to counter each other. So that's going to make it an interesting battle here to start our day. Pumping up again, giving him poison value. Oh, Fireball comes down. Whew. Hits the Golem as well. Doesn't do too much to a Golem, but hey, if you can get that extra damage for free, why not? This is one I could see going to a draw because, I mean, Dylan needs his Expo for defense, and NQ needs his Golem to tank. Alright, that poison's getting some value for sure. I mean, they could spell cycle each other. Oh, the Miner, though. NQ, that's going to give NQ the leg up, that Miner. Oh my gosh, she pumped as the Expo came down. I am shocked. Oh my god. Okay, but it's retargeted onto it. Now here it is onto the tower again. Yikes. Poison comes down. All right, so they're tied right now pretty much. Okay, Golem comes down to tank for this Expo. If he can get another Miner, poison, probably another poison or two on this right side tower, should be good to go. Give Team Clash a Clash Royale. Hey, cool, Ross. Well, welcome. All right, the poison come down at GG NQ. Vulam winning the first matchup today for VN Champions. So 1 crown on the board for them against Clash on Mars. There's the decks that they just used. Both good decks, but it's a hard matchup against each other. Hard for the Expo for sure. All right, so next up is Nadal versus Perfect. Nadal representing VN Champions. Perfect representing Clash on Mars. Woo! All right, here we go. It's always interesting to see if the metas are the same across regions, as in across like Americas, Europe, Asia. All right, Nadal, we got a Goblin Hut, so it's probably that Lupanji-esque Goblin Hut deck versus who knows what Perfect is running. I mean, with the pump, it could be anything from 3 Musketeers to Golem to Tesla to Lava Hound. Really, Chrome? Oh my gosh, that's so nice. Your soy is so nice. All right, so it is Golem from Perfect. So we've now seen 2 Golem decks on the opposing teams here. I like this. We see 2 different cannon cart decks. Fireball comes down, connects with everything, pushes the cannon cart back, but doesn't quite kill it. So that thing is still rolling. Nice tornado. Keeps the cannon cart out of range of the tower almost. The cannon cart is still freaking on wheels. Oh my gosh. This is a cannon cart that never dies. And that thing is going to get some good damage on the tower. I cannot believe that silly cannon cart is still alive. And now here it is shooting at the king tower. This thing has got so much value. And it's still shooting. Oh my gosh, the little, what do you call it? The little cannon cart that could. All right, here we go. Golem number 2. So this golem, all right, Nadal's not playing anything. I assume he's throwing in the towel here. So this golem cannon cart deck is the one that we kind of saw Yugi Art play at King's Cup, if you watched that. And he said he had just learned it. All right, yeah, Nadal's given the, yeah, he gave up. Okay. Perfect wins that one with the Golem Cannon Cart deck. So now we are tied. 1 point on the board for VNC. And 1 point on the board for Clash on Mars. There's the decks that they used. I don't know. Maybe he felt like he had a bad matchup. I don't know. All right, next up we've got On versus Weekang. Here we go. What's up, Dragon Jared? So I wouldn't be surprised if Pump was a versing ban. All right, looks like we've got Spellbait already. Spellbait for On versus Weekang. Anytime I see a minion horde now, it makes me think it's a giant kind of double minion horde deck. That giant beatdown. And with the miner in there, I feel like it's only helping confirm it a little bit. Well, we shall see. What's up, Leon? How are you today? Poonage, hello, hello. All right, Barrel comes down. Oh, so he's got arrows and he's got log. Yikes, that's going to be hard for On. With Spellbait, I mean, because he's going to be able to shut down his barrel every time. Oh, okay. So maybe this is a 3 Musketeers deck? Anytime I see Battle Ram like that, that's what I think of. Hey, happy 1 year, Poonage. Oh, my goodness. Woo! Thank you guys for the new follows. Welcome if you're new. I'm BBXH. My real name is D. Currently, we're watching RPL Asia Pacific. BN Champions versus Clash on Mars. Whoa. Pump comes down, but so does the Rocket. So this will be hard for On once again because he's got the log, he's got the arrow, so he can just continuously shut down his pushes here. And I feel like he does have 3 Musketeers, that is a hard matchup against Logbait. Or Logbait, that's a hard one. Especially with the Pump, because you want to rocket. You have 2 things that you want to rocket. The Pump and the 3 Musketeers. And you can't rocket both. At least not within a short amount of time. I assume it's 3 Musketeers in there. Ooh. Log comes down, taking down the Batterum. Rock comes down, taking out the Pump. He's definitely not letting Weekang get the elixir advantage over him. Oh. Is the tornado going to get him? Wow, what a nice tornado. So this is the log bait, obviously, with the tornado in there instead of the Inferno Tower. Newer version seems to work very well. Batteram doesn't connect to On's tower. On doing a nice job defending. And despite going against Weekang, who's got the arrows and the log, he's doing a pretty good job. Whoa, he tornadoes all 3 of these ladies into the same lane. Taking him out with a log. Well played by On. Nice use of that tornado. Yes, EAS. Very true. Hi, Kenton. Hello in Hong Kong. Log comes down, cleans up most of that Goblin Gang. Nice play. That finally gave Wheat Kang that kind of leg up the knee. Has been looking for a little bit. It's getting dangerously close to rocket range here. One more hit from the princess and it would have been in rocket range. So Anna's got to defend this. A log rocket should do it. There comes down the log, but it won't connect to the tower. Nice heroes by Wheat Kang. So rocket will do 493. So he's got to get just a little bit more damage. Barrel does not connect enough. Look at this. Wheat Kang knows. All right, I cannot let An get in rocket range, so he is pushing hard. All right, here it comes. Rocket comes down. Log comes down with a battle ram coming in, but it's not enough. An winning with a log bait against 3 musketeers. GG. All right, so An gets another point on the board for VN Champ 82 guys. 1 point on the board for Clash on Mars. There's their decks. What's up, AJ? How are you today? All right, so next up we've got Die Poseidon versus Hal Gia. We're still in, if you're just joining us, we're still in set number 1. It's currently 2-1 for VNC champions. Just slightly ahead of Clash on Mars. First Hog Rider of the day, and it looks like Die Poseidon running some version of this Lupanji deck. This hut finally making a name for itself in the game. It's always been there. But I mean, Spirit Goblin's got just a slight damage increase. So here they are making a name for themselves in the form of a Goblin Hut. Hi, Terrence. Hi, Farius. Hi, Bushy. I don't know. I've just joined myself, so I guess you could apply. Minor deck versus Hog. Miney, much love back to you. AJ, I am doing well. Inferno Dragon is one card that I feel like it's so annoying to deal with sometimes. Oh my gosh, okay. There's so many different versions of this Goblin Hat deck already that I've seen. I think my favorite still, which I think I mentioned yesterday, was the one that Vulcan ran at the Invitational, where they had a giant and P.E.K.K.A. in it. The poison does not quite connect to that. Oh, it did a little bit with that Inferno Dragon. Inferno Dragon, pain in the butt unless you have something to deal with it, which Poseidon does. He's got that E-Wiz, so he's pretty much set to go. Poison coming down from Hal Gia. And in! He wakes up the King Tower. Nice play, nice play. It's always good to wake up your King Tower as soon as possible with that Tornado, especially against the Hog Rider, because then for the rest of the match, you can pull the Hog Rider to the center and all 3 of your towers can hit him. Oy. This is going to be hard for Hal Gia. With this P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A. counters Mega Knight and counters the Hog Rider. And he's got the E-Wiz. Counters the... Oh, is she going to swing? Oh my god, that P.E.K.K.A. didn't swing at the Hog. She was swinging at the Goblins. That hurts. I can't even see how much HP the hut has under the numbers. Okay, it's just got a little sliver of health left. That Hog took most of it. Hal Gia playing this very well despite having a lot of counters from Poseidon. My gosh, Tornado comes back. Oh, okay. Tornado comes back because Poseidon was trying to connect that P.E.K.K.A. to the tower, but she does not quite connect. And now P.E.K.K.A. is out of hand against this Mega Knight. Hog comes in. Mega Knight on the right. I think this might be GG right here if this Hog can connect. Oh my god. One more poison will do it. Or at this point now a Zap will do it for Hal Gia, so that's GG. I'm very impressed. Well played, because Poseidon had a lot of counters for Hal Gia. I don't know, Bushi. I think the best option would probably be to connect with them on Twitter. Like I said, I'm new to Nova, so I'm not sure. I'm still getting, you know, used to everything. Are you looking to join, like, their pro team? Or as a content creator? Alright, guys, so those are the decks that they used. Very well played by Halgia. So now, because Halgia won that one, he has tied it up for the team. So the two teams are tied, 2 points on each. So we are going to a fifth battle for set number 1 here. We're going to have BNC Tiantan versus Promise. Here we go. Good morning, Midori. How are you today? Can you join them on Instagram? As in follow them? Alright, we're waiting for Tiantan and Promise. How you been, Midori? How was your evening last night? The rest of your evening, I should say. Alright, Enki said wait. Good morning, Caffeine Rush. What's up, girl? Another work day. Yes, yes. Remember, today is a short work week, you guys. Thanksgiving is coming up. I've been planning in my head everything that I'm going to make for Thanksgiving. Like I told you guys. Alright, so it looks like Tien's having some internet issues. We'll see what happens. What's up, McBratton? Hey, you played Fortnite. Fun. I still haven't played that in a hot minute. Pro folk, I don't know. You'd have to ask them. Alright, it's got 30 seconds, and that is it. Otherwise, the win will go to Clash on Mars by default. Alright, the battle comes out. And Promise is accepted. Alright, so Tiantan representing BN Champions versus Promise representing Clash on Mars. Nobody's dropped anything yet. Could be some heavier decks. We've seen a lot of... I feel like the meta is beat down for Asia Pacific. A lot of these players running these heavy cycle decks. Golem decks. 3 Musketeer decks. Aha! Alright, so we have a graveyard. But if you notice, Promise has dropped a defensive poison. That is not an offensive poison from Tiantan. So it kind of shuts out his graveyard just a little... I mean, he got about 300 damage. Not exactly what you want for a 5 elixir drop. What's up, PlexCon? It looks like Promise running that minor Goblin Head deck. Just saw that one not so ago. And Tiantan running the Graveyard Poison, but with the Goblin Head in there. Goblin Head definitely making a splash in the Clash Royale community lately. In a variety, there's been such a variety of these style decks that have the hut in them. And now here it is, made its way into Graveyard Poison. I'm in Midori. I haven't played in weeks. Alright, so this one's got the P.E.K.K.A. and the Miner from Promise. Tiantan may be going to have trouble with this P.E.K.K.A. We shall see. Great log. Cannon card does well to distract the P.E.K.K.A. But this Ewiz is pretty healthy, and the Miner comes down. Ewiz zapping away only at the Baby Dragon. Nice placement of that Baby Dragon. Oh my god, do you see the reach on that Ewiz? He reached all the way over to that Goblin Hut. Yep, another heavy deck. That's true. Ah, got you. You play on PS4, okay. Alright, we've got 2 huts down for Promise. Never a good thing. But they're tied right now. Very close in damage. He needs that log. There it is. Good value for that log. Oh my god, it even gets that last Sphere Goblin that just spawned from the Goblin Hut. Gotta love that. What's up, Postpack? So cool either way. I feel like a Tiantan could get down a solid graveyard. All right, so this one's got the graveyard poison. P.E.K.K.A comes down in the middle. But you know what? Tiantan's getting good value for that poison because it's not only hitting the tower, the Goblin Head, but also the Spear Goblins that spawn from it. Good play. Miner comes down with the poison. Poison as well for Promise, getting a lot of value, hitting the tower, the Goblin Hut. Anything that came down to defend against that Miner. Where's the log? Here comes the log. Misses that last Spear Goblin. That's all right. And it looks like Promise is going to be chipping away here. But again, Tiatam running the Graveyard Poison. I feel like you can get a lot of damage quickly if you hit it just right. Same DDX. I agree. What's up, Not So Slim Shady? Good to see you this morning. This P.E.K.K.A constantly being shut down. Tiatan's not letting her get to the tower. However, this Miner's bringing it down if he hits it below. Oh my god, 240 is the damage that Poison will do. But, I mean, he's got log. So he just needs a Poison and a log. Or Poison, get something from at least just one hit from the Miner. With a Poison, we'll do it here for Promise. Miner comes down. Arrows come down. And that is GG. Promise for the win. Well played, well played. They were fairly even throughout that match, but I think it was really hard for Tiantan to get down that Graveyard Poison. I mean, that's a 9 elixir push. That's a heavy one. There's the decks that they were just using. All right, so that means that Clash on Mars has now won this first set. Remember, the sets are best of 3. So since VN Champions have now lost, they will choose... They've just lost the set. They will choose one card to ban for the next set here. What do you guys think they're going to ban? Yeah, Eldoc, I think so. It's unfortunate. I think that I think Pump's gonna be banned. That's my prediction. You guys have any predictions on what the ban card will be? Yesterday it was Pump as well. Just because I feel like there's so many heavy decks being run. Xiangzi, hello there. Ban Miner or Poison, Punage, both would be good. I feel like there's tons of Miners and definitely tons of Poison. Remember, whatever they ban is a global ban, so it will be banned for both teams. Nobody will be able to play that card. All right, my ginger tea is officially done. Let's see, let's see. What are they gonna ban? Golem or P.E.K.K.A? P.E.K.K.A would be a good ban. Especially if they like to run these heavy decks. Oh, they banned the Inferno Dragon. Okay. I guess that was another good strong ban against heavy decks. So if you want to run Golem or Giant, things like that. All right, so let's give them a few minutes now that they know what the ban card is, Inferno Dragon. So we have to let them get their rosters reset and then also choose their decks that they're going to be using without the Inferno Dragon. But it is very interesting to see how the metas vary across the different regions. So I'm also going to be streaming RPL Europe this afternoon. That'll be at 2 p.m. Eastern. It's currently about 7:30 a.m. Eastern. So later this afternoon, we've got the European regions. Let me tell you exactly who it's going to be. Let's see. On November 21st. Let's see where it is. Here we go. All right, it's going to be Team Clash versus Giants. 2 p.m. Eastern. So it's to the World Finals. What do you mean, Xiangzi? As in, like, why Electrify is going? I guess the consensus was more beatdown decks incoming. Yep, I would agree so. Good morning, Elite Skills. What's up? For rest of the world, I guess Devon should won. And they came to the consensus that Devon should not follow the rules. So it went to the runner-up, which was Electrify. So Electrify is now heading to the World Finals in London. So it should be interesting. I mean, World Finals is going to be quite the matchups. I mean, literally, that will show us who is the best in the world. So, I mean, I am so not as familiar with some of these players from the Asia Pacific region, Korea. I mean, Southeast Asia perhaps a little bit more, but I feel like the players from Japan and Korea, I just don't know them as well. Because all the CCGS, of course, for those regions are streamed in their respective languages, which I don't know. But I would like to get to know them. Xiangzi, I have no idea what the actual proof was, to be honest. But it should be good, though. I mean, having Electrify, who's doing really well for himself. We're going to have Adrian Pietro there. Sergio Ramos is going to be there. Colton is going to be there now because he won the Invitational. Baron will be there. Lupanji will be there. Music Master, C. McHugh. All competing. It's going to be a good matchup between all these players. Nice, L-Duck. Yeah, Chizen been killing it with Southeast Asia. I'm excited to see, because I think they're doing their own invitational. You haven't, Chrome? At all, or the new episode? I watched the newest episode last night. You know, I gotta stay on top of my shows here. I don't know, this newest season of anybody watch The Walking Dead? I feel like this newest season is just, they like drag things out a little bit, where I feel like they could do a scene so much quicker, but they just have all this dragged out unnecessary content for it. Well, that's just my opinion. Yes, Yangzi, for sure. The last episode. Okay, I won't say. I mean, I watched it yesterday. But I feel like this whole season and last season, Chrome, let me know what you think. And anybody else who watches The Walking Dead. I feel like, you know, they do one scene. And I like, you know, like last night there was one scene going on. And I went and did something and I came back and I was like, this scene is still going. All right, here we go. We are ready to start set number 2. Inferno Dragon is banned. So we've got Poseidon versus Ghost for the first matchup. The Orville? What's that about, EAS? So remember, no Inferno Dragons whatsoever. Clash on Mars won our first matchup. In case you missed it. Not a fan. It took me a while to get into it, AJ. But once I did, I was really into it for like the beginning and mid seasons. But now these last ones, I'm just like, I don't know. It's okay. Okay. Seth MacFarlane made The Simpsons? I don't think that was Seth MacFarlane that made The Simpsons. He definitely made Family Guy. I think that was Matt Groening that made Simpsons. All right, so it looks like Poseidon is, I don't know what he's running. I mean, I would assume Golem because the Night Witch and the Pump are in there, but I mean, I see a Bandit, so I'm just not sure. Ah, American Dad. Okay, that's one I've only watched like 1 or 2 episodes of it. Ooh, he woke up the King Tower with that poison. Why? What was that poison? Why would he wake up the King Tower and not do that on the Princess Tower? Must have been a mistake. Okay, so no, confirmed, no Golem in there. That deck seems like, I mean, is this a meta deck that maybe I've just missed? I mean, it seems odd to have the Pump in there. I mean, because you have all these low-cost cards. Nothing, well, Night Witch costs 4. Everything else is 3 and below. All right, Ghost running that Minor P.E.K.K.A. Goblin Hut deck. Minor comes down. However, both those King Towers are, the King Tower's now awake, so both of them hitting that Minor. And Ghost has now got 2 Goblin Huts on the field. I'll have to watch it, EAS. Good morning, Major Gamer. Agreed, Chrome. I agree completely. Minor comes down. This looks like a great push on the right-hand side. P.E.K.K.A. comes down, though. Oh, but look at all the bats. The bats just eat that P.E.K.K.A. alive. Holy moly. Ghost must have not had Zap in hand. As long as he can hold up for the next 10 seconds, which I believe he will. The only other way around that would be to get a P.E.K.K.A. to that tower, but that just does not seem like it's going to happen. All right, so GG. First match of the day going to Poseidon, getting a point on the scoreboard for VN Champions to kick off set number 2. So there's the decks that they used right there. Next up, we've got On versus Renee. Or is it Rini? I don't know. All right, here we go. Rini versus On. On representing VN Champions. Oh, 2 Ice Spirits at the bridge being traded. Okay. Hog coming down for Rini. And only a Mega Minion to defend. Oh, On running a Graveyard. I think he ran a Graveyard. Was that On that ran the Graveyard last time? I think so. And the Poison comes down as well, taking out the Minions. Oh, nice Zap from Rini. Probably saved him a ton of damage. But still, that was a great starting push. Over 1,000 damage done to Rini's tower. And On's waking up the King Tower. Good morning to you, King Tower. So that's going to be a little bit of an uphill battle now for Rini. That was a great start for On. Just now under 2 minutes into this game. So Graveyard Poison versus a Hog. Oh, Hog 3 Musketeers. What deck do you use Skeleton Barrel in? None at the moment, but I did like it with the Balloon. And I did like it with the Giant as well. What's up, Fear Dog? This Musketeer's gonna get some hits on the tower. Oh my gosh, she's so full health. Wow. Nicely done. Right down to 680. That lone last Musketeer. So now we've seen all the cards except Rini's last card. And remember, the cannon cart, when it has the wheels on it, it doesn't count as a building. So that Hog Rider just skips right over it until it doesn't have the wheels on it any longer. All right, the Poison is down, hitting the Musketeer, and now the Goblins. Smartly played by On. Could go either way for these two. Ah, that Hog is full HP. He's going to get a swing. Oh, he doesn't get a swing. Tornado comes down. Nice play. At 3 Musketeers. Good poison value for On. Chipping away at Rainy's tower. Tying it up. A little bit closer now. 600 versus 680 on their lowest towers. All right, it's going to be whoever gets this push first. Between that Hog Rider, I think. Or this Graveyard Poison. Ooh, the Tornado fillets come down, pulling them all 3 into that poison. Also hitting the tower. Very nicely played by On. Should you use Clone? Yes, with Royal Giant and Rage. Ah, the Tornado misses the Hog. I'm sorry, that was probably so loud for you guys. But I don't... maybe he got a swing on the tower, I couldn't tell. Alright, the Graveyard is down. This is all or nothing for On. Poison is just going to be shy of doing it. He doesn't have any other spells, so those... There we go. Skelly's got it. And look at that. Hog Rider is on the tower. The Hog would have needed just 2 hits because the tower's at 288. Hog does 264 per hit on tournament standards. There's their decks. So 2 quick swings from the Hog would have done it. GG. All right, so next up, we've got NQ versus Dylan. 2 points on the board for VN Champions. Dylan's got to win this one to go to a game number 4 of this set. If NQ wins this one, then VN Champions will win this matchup, and we will go to this set, and we'll go to a 3rd set. There it is, Major Gamer. That's my suggestion on how you use Clone. All right, we got a Flying Machine. I actually really liked Flying Machine yesterday. So we did Monday Madness where the chat picks my deck yesterday. And I got chosen to use the Flying Machine a few times and it actually worked out pretty well. I don't hate it. The only person I feel like I remember seeing use it in competitive play was Oxalate. Oh, really, Sudi? I have no idea. I know. Hey, what's up? RPL in the chat, you guys. That is true. Holy crap. All right, so speaking of weird decks, now the fact that it has a mirror in there makes it even weirder. So, Chizen, I think that comment was right on time. P.E.K.K.A. Flying Machine mirror? What in the world? All right. So, once again, the now popular minor deck that has P.E.K.K.A. and the Goblin Hut versus, I don't know what you call this deck, the P.E.K.K.A. Flying Machine Minor Mirror deck from NQ. I wonder what the last card is. I just have no idea. Any predictions, chat? Yikes. Dylan very much so ahead. Poison comes down, damaging the tower and the hut. We'll get a little bit on P.E.K.K.A, but just a tiny, tiny little sliver on the P.E.K.K.A. All right, Flying Machine. Oh, we've got 2 Flying Machines down. Both of them out of the poison, ready to wreck some stuff. Miner comes down. Miner is going to get this tower with 30 seconds left in the game. NQ got to get some damage and quick. Great poison. Look at all the value for that poison. If he can get a miner down, maybe cycle back to poison. Oh yeah, I forgot he's got mirror. He's got to get a miner on the tower. Fireball comes down. He actually might get this. Oh my god, can he zap it? He does zap it. Woo! We're going into overtime. I know. I feel like, yeah, like, what in the world is this deck? Like, did he get drafted this deck once and then be like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna keep this? Zap is the last card, aha. I have no idea what this deck is. But he's holding on with it. I mean, definitely Dylan is quickly chipping away at this tower, but hey. The beauty of it is it was probably unpredictable. At least for me, it would have been. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Spell cycle at its best. Absolutely. Great fireball. Whoo, lots of damage. Is this P.E.K.K.A actually going to get to the tower? Log comes down. Miner comes down in the back. Oh, the Goblin Gang saves that tower from that P.E.K.K.A. Look at all of this value from that poison. I can't believe it. P.E.K.K.A's coming down hardcore in the center there. Miner coming down as well. Another P.E.K.K.A to defend, though. That song was too slow for me. Ah! These spear goblins are throwing their spears at the tower. All right, here comes the counter push. Fireball coming down. Poison will do it. If he can defend and get a poison down. Oh, the mirror fireball. I cannot believe that random deck just won. All right, so NQ. That is a sweep for set number 2 for VN Champions. That means we are going to go to a set number 3 because Clash on Mars won the first set. There's that deck again if you want to see it. What in the world? I don't know what that was. All right, so the way it works now is since Clash on Mars lost this set of the matchup, they will choose one card to ban as well. So that card plus the Inferno Dragon will be banned for the rest of this matchup. I know, L-Doc. What in the world? Ban mirror. How random was that? 100% off meta. Made it work with a mirror. It's like somebody was like, here, play this. And he's like, challenge accepted. Predictions on ban? I foresee perhaps a P.E.K.K.A ban coming in or a poison. P.E.K.K.A, poison, or pump. One of the 3 Ps. What do you guys think? $60 seconds to ban a card. I think I would ban P.E.K.K.A. That would be my choice, I think. Miner. Ooh. Tactic. Thank you. Thank you so much. Miners banned, you guys. So no miners, no Inferno Dragons. So we'll give them a few minutes to reset their rosters and pick out the decks that they're going to use. Now that miner is also banned. We've seen a lot of miners today. Lots of miner control. Especially with the Goblin Hut. It has been so random. These decks, some of these decks today, which you gotta love and you gotta appreciate, right? And I think right now was a healthy meta. Oh, sorry, Chrome. I mean, there's so many different deck archetypes that do well right now. You know what, Modestus? Maybe you were right. You must be right. All right, so in our deck, let's see. Our healthy metas, we've got a Golem deck. We got 3 Musketeers. Giant Beatdown. Lavaloon. Log Baits. Miner Control. Graveyard Poison is back. Or Splash Yard. It's wild. A very healthy meta right now. I appreciate that. You know, it's like, for example, with Heal, for the longest time, it's like all you played against was 3 Musketeer. Woo! Midori, thank you for the cheer. Hey, she didn't read it. Alrighty, gotta go to work. Peace in the Hot Pockets. I love it, Midori. Have a good day at work. I'll see you at the streams later on. Peace in Hot Pockets. Oh, that's hilarious. Miners banned. That's a solid ban right there. Hi, Jeffy. So in CCGS, between at least the statistics between Europe, North America, and Latin America, Miner consistently every single week was the #1 used card. That not the #1 win condition or not the highest win rate, the highest usage rate of all cards every single week What is this? This is RPL, Royal Premier League Asia Pacific. This matchup is VN Champions versus Clash on Mars. And then at 2 p.m. today, I'm going to be streaming RPL Europe. And that one is going to be Team Clash versus the Giants. What's up, Masuda? Ah, thanks, not so shady. And I am BBXH, your host today. Alright, so it looks like they're looking... Alright, we've got the lineup for set number 3 here. So whoever wins this will win today. So first up will be NQ versus Perfect. No Miner, no Inferno Dragon allowed. Both cards are globally banned. Here we go, guys. Battle request is out. Set number 3. Remember, sets are best of 3, so whoever wins this wins the matchup. All right, here we go. First game of set 3. NQ Vu Lam from VN Champions versus Perfect from Clash on Mars. Nothing dropped yet. I assume, definitely with Miner taken out, now we can for sure assume we're going to see some beatdown in here. From this Asia Pacific region, pump is still allowed. Wow. NQ hasn't dropped a single card yet. He's just letting these roll. Here comes the night. All right, finally. All right, NQ drops a bowler. It just goes to show you sometimes, I mean, you don't have to drop cards. You can wait. All right, so I'm assuming that Perfect is running perhaps Expo. Now that I see the Tesla there. Whoa, that is an early graveyard. Interesting play. So NQ probably running a version of Splash Yard is my guess. Oh, those archers. Archers are such a hard counter to graveyard. So we'll see what else NQ has in there to deal with them. Another Tesla comes down. Whew! Tesla Tower is back, you guys. Alright, so we have Exonato, so definitely a Splash Yard. Now that we see our Splashers, the Bowler, the Executioner. And he goes for the Tesla. Ooh, takes him out. Nice play. Gosh, these songs. Oh my gosh. All right, so Perfect is also running a graveyard deck. All right, and the defensive poison comes down from NQ. Knight plus defensive poison shuts it down. All right, interesting. Was not expecting a graveyard from that. Wow. Tornado pulling everything together for that bowler. Smart play. And for the executioner for that matter. So NQ not usually with a graveyard deck, you want to wait until you have a tank across the bridge and then drop the graveyard because you want the opponent's tower to be targeted onto that tank, whatever it may be. In this case, I mean, NQ has a few different options there with the bowler, executioner, the knight. Oh, that bowler kind of got frozen for a second there. All right, so finally, Perfect has gotten himself somewhere, getting some damage on the left side tower. Good morning, Travis. What's up? Super Unknown, much love back. Woo, let's go. So what is NQ's last card, you think? We have an offensive and defensive poison down. 2 poisons, 1 from each player. Oh, boy. Triple digits, finally. We are in overtimes with sudden death, so whoever towers goes down, that's it. Oh, NQ pushing the opposite lane. He's got the knight down. He's got the graveyard down. The archers do come down. Oh, freeze is the last card. Oh, my gosh. Didn't bring it down as much as he'd hoped. It started to. It started draining the tower, and I thought, oh, man, here we go. That's GG. But not quite. Not quite. Both are still in it here. This could get a lot of damage potentially on NQ's tower. 644. And it kind of stuck there. Wow, so graveyard freeze. Yeah, doing well, Travis. All right, here he goes. Pushing that left side tower again. This is a good push. Poison hits the archers and the tower as well. Freeze comes down, but so does the log, and the skeletons are now gone. Oh, probably not for what NQ had hoped for. Oh, the skeletons with the poison are getting damage on the tower, and it's now in poison range for sure for a second poison. So if Perfect can just defend and then cycle back to poison, he should be good to go. Log would not be enough, but poison would. There it is. GG comes down. Perfect taking the first win of set number 3 there. You say your head is spinning. Alright, so those are the decks that they just used. 2 very different versions of Graveyard Poison. We've got Graveyard Freeze. Wow. Alright, so next up you got On versus Ghost. On from VN Champions, Ghost from Clash on Mars. Here we go. Ice Spirit. Always the first one cycled. Poor one little elixir Ice Spirit. Ooh, okay, another graveyard. We've seen lots of graveyards today. Ooh, Tornado comes back. Not too much damage from those 2. Or from those 3. Which, I mean, with the graveyard, I'm sure you would have hoped for more than like 300 damage. So we got 2 Ice Wizards here. Hey, Fear Dog. It's my last bit. You can have it and have a happy Thanksgiving, Fear Dog. Well, thank you very much. And happy Thanksgiving to you. I hope it's a wonderful one. Graveyard Poison versus what? What is the win condition in Ghost deck? Expo. And he's got a cannon cart on cannon cart on the Exo right at the river. Nicely defended by On. Not a single connection from that Expo. What a variety of decks we've seen overall today. Like I was saying, there is a healthy meta, and they are playing all varieties of this meta. You gotta love that. Poison comes down. Connecting with the tower. The Ice Wizard. The Mega Minion. Bringing it down to triple digits. And even getting a few hits there on that Expo. Cannon Cart versus Expo once again. Wow, I guess I've never really realized what a great defense Cannon Cart is to Expo until this moment. And it costs 1 elixir less. I am impressed. Okay, Cannon Cart. I see you. Cannon Cart completely shuts down Expo, even with other things hitting it. Look at that poison value. Oh my gosh, On's defense is on point today. Making it impossible for Ghost to connect to the tower with that Expo. Expo comes down again, though. Actually, it might. Oh, well, of course, it's going to be hitting the skeletons. Are any of them going to connect? All right, so 87 HP. Poison comes down. That is GG. On for the win there. Great defense against Ghost. All right, so we are tied up for the set. 1 point for being champions now, and 1 for Clash on Mars. There's the decks that they used. I've just learned something new about that Cannon Cart. All right. I wouldn't think that it would be able to withstand the damage from the Expo, but lo and behold. All right, game number 3, Poseidon versus Promise. Hog is down. All right, so we already know what Promise is running. Hey, we've got a Battle Ram. Goblin Gang will shut it down, though. Good zap. Very nice zap from Poseidon. Is this going to get a ton of damage on the tower? Oh, my God, it is. Holy moly, that zap was beautiful. Early lead for Poseidon here. Okay, Barrel comes out. So Hog Log Bait versus who knows what else is in this deck. Remember, Miner is banned, so no Miner is allowed. No Inferno Dragon either. All right, here comes the Battle Ram. Where's your Goblin Gang? Oh, Mega Knight comes down, shutting down the Battle Ram. Oh my gosh, though, that one Barbarian brings it up to 71 HP. All right, Poseidon, what you got for this? Ewiz comes down. Bandit comes down as well. Good defense. Doesn't even connect. So now Poseidon, I mean, we still have a minute and a half to go, but Poseidon could literally just defend for the rest of this matchup if he wants to. And it'll be GG for him. Hog is swinging to the tower, though. Okay, all right. Promise is fighting back. Could still go either way. Thanks, Travis. Here comes P.E.K.K.A. On the right lane, though. Oh, Mega Knight on the left. Nice play. And here comes the Barrel. Gets a little bit of damage, but not a lot. Very well played by Poseidon. So he used that Battle Ram to kite the Mega Knight all the way across into the lane where the P.E.K.K.A. is. Because, of course, P.E.K.K.A. counters the Mega Knight very well. Oh, my God. We have 2 P.E.K.K.A.s on the field. He's ignoring that left side tower. Doesn't even care that the Hog and the Barrel are going to take it down. Risky move, but could work for him. I mean, with the 2 P.E.K.K.A.s there. Are they going to both swing? Oh, my God. All right, one of them swings. Mega Knight is down. But the Battle Ram is going to connect, I think. Oh, my God. The Battle Ram could not get through that Mega Knight. Did you see that? It just sat there. Their little Flintstones feet were walking, but it could not get through. Gaming Mining. Hey, much love. Thank you. All right, so now we can poison cycle him out. He just needs one more poison after this one. If even that, unless he can get the P.E.K.K.A. to the tower. Nope. Good morning, Tammy. What's up, girl? All right, the other poison is down. We are in overtime, so that is GG for Poseidon. That's never a good thing when you see 2 P.E.K.K.A.s coming to your tower. You're like, crap. there's the decks that they just used. So we are going to game number 4 now. Nadal versus Rini. Nadal from BN Champions, Rini from Clash of Mars. Interesting. Here we go. Rini has got to win this one for Clash of Mars to push it to a game 5. If Nadal wins this, he will win it for VN Champions today. Hey, nice, Tammy. That sounds like a Target trip. Buying stuff you don't really need. Oh, rip, Rini. Rini is running the minor. Minor is banned, in fact. So that is GG. That means VN Champions are now the winners because Rini has brought a banned card to the matchup. I don't know if Rini realizes it yet. Game 5 hype, not anymore. Rip. Oh, Rini, why you do this? I don't know if Rini has realized. Well, GG, you guys. That means auto that VNC champions are the champions today. Imagine if they both brought banned cards. Rippy dippy. Yes, that is correct. Oh my goodness. Well, alrighty then, you guys. That's GG. Nadal for the win. Not the way you want to win, but you know, it just is what it is. Okay. So Nadal wins that by default because Rini brought the minor. One of the 2 banned cards. Minor. Minor is banned. And Inferno Dragon. Alright, well, GG to both those teams, you guys. So today at 2 o'clock, I'm going to be streaming RPL Europe at 2 p.m. Eastern. It's currently 8 a.m. Eastern. And let's see. That is going to be Team Clash versus Giants. They themselves banned Minor. RIP. It was like Wings at CCGS. He banned Hog, and he himself brought a Hog Rider in the best of 3 match of the game 3. Alright, Chizen, see you later. Much love. And as soon as the Wings realized, and I think the casters and the players all realized at once, and it was kind of like a, oh, crap. I felt for Wings. I was like, oh. That hurts the heart. I know it does.